It is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Again, it's Johnson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. Lawrence will throw. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Lawrence going to throw again. Complete. It's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Lawrence. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. LaVisca Chenault hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Now Lawrence on first down. He'll get this off to ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Here's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Jaguars 14, Patriots 0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to keep this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of the... Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Mike 17. 17's Mike. Mike 17. Record.
He'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 9-yard line, second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll lead here to a third down. Again, it's Lawrence. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers at that situation, they really become magnified.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
14. Patriots 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
You ready? The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. On first down, Lawrence eluding the pressure right. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Patriots 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in a touchdown. That's caught. Justin Jefferson with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Patriots 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Mike 17. Mike 17. I'm here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Mike 17.
They'll set up to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check, 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 check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Jaguars' 36-yard line.
Check it out, Reese. 19 light. 17's Mike. Mike 17. Got one. I got one.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Mike 17. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete there to Johnson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Patriots' 6-yard line.
Now Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jaguars continue to pull away here in this 1st half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the route is on here in this 1st half. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this 1st half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Time to go. Night, night. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike 17. Mike 17. Hey, let's get in them holes. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down, Jaguars.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught inside the 5. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lorenzo Carter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Back to throw here. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 17. Mike 17. Hey, that's scary.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Shift.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Mike 17. Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Mike 17. Mike 17. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, 17. 17's Mike. Mike 17.
He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Mike 17, Mike 17. Coming for you. Mike 17. Mike 17.
They'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Right here, let's go. Mike 17, Mike 17. Stop it. Hey. Mike 17. Street. Mike 17. Street. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Check 13. Check 13. Check 24. Check 24.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Mike 17. 17's Mike. Mike 17. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Mike 17. Mike 19. Mike 17.
They'll set up a throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
Defense. Let's go, defense. And who we go? Mike 50. Mike 50. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Right here. Screen. Watch the screen.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. 50. Mike 50.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McCann, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's going to take another shot here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was fourth down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Touchdown, Jaguars. Juwan Johnson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jags add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. New England on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Mike 17. Mike 17. You remember me? 18 Rattler. 17's Mike. Mike 17. Coming.
He'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go. Mike 17. Mike 17. Exit. 17's Mike. Mike 17. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Dancing to his left. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Down, 50, plant. Hey, exit. It's me and you. It's just me and you.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
70 in you.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready, set. Hey, Haywood.
Silver. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
You got nothing. 56, the mic.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Mike 17. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 17's Mike. Mike 17.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
You. Mike 17. Mike 17. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to let it fly. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
17's Mike. Mike 17. Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. Mike 17. Mike 17.
Now it's the backup Stafford. A bullet throw, but incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, Alpha. Let's go.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats. So following the incompletion.
formation here, 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's scared. 17's Mike. Mike 17.
Back to throw. Stafford forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Mike 17.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. This
defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, that's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. One last throw here for Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and the Jags grab it. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jags, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, the rough season continues as they've plunged to 1-13. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.